going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and welcome to a channel update, excuse me, for November 15th, 2012. And I've got a hell of a lot of stuff to talk about, ranging a wide variety of topics. What I'm going to try to do is go in chronological order for you to make it easier, but there are two very important things that I want to make everyone aware of. First of all, we are very closely approaching December, and as you know, in December every year I actually put together my year-end series of videos, whether it's what I feel are the worst gaming moments of the year, the best games overall of the year. Sometimes I do special series, and it looks like this year I may do something like, you know, our picks, John Rambo and my picks for the best simulated WWE matches of the year, since we had a full year of simulations and we had some pretty hilarious things happen in those matches. We may do that series. But the one that I want to talk about right now is the funniest moments of the year. I've been mentioning this kind of sporadically over the past month, and I apologize for that. Usually I'm a little bit more together as we come near the end of the year, but it has been such a crazy and busy hardcore gaming season this year. It's been very hard for me to keep track of everything going on and that I need to mention, even in these channel update videos. So what I'd like to say is, this is pretty much your last chance to nominate your funniest moments of 2012 on the King of Hate forums. And what I mean is, there's a thread up, I'm going to put it in the description of this video yet again, where you can nominate moments of things that you saw on my channels this year as the funniest things that happened. And what's going to happen is, in probably about a week to a week and a half, I'm going to close the thread. I'm going to carefully go through the thread and see the things that were mentioned by the fans. Right now I believe it's up to like 13 or 14 pages worth, but it could definitely, you know, balloon up at the end here as well, especially with recent playthroughs like Call of Duty with Black Ops with zombies, with Halo that just happened last week. There's a lot of stuff going on. So head over there and you can nominate your favorite moments. And I'm going to close it off, and we're going to have a poll. I'm going to basically go through what people nominated, see the ones that were nominated most overall, and definitely put those in those polls, and then pick and choose some of the ones that I think are the funniest out of the ones that were nominated and put them up in polls. And then over the month of December, I think we're going to probably do like the first 2 weeks of December, you'll be able to vote on what you felt were the funniest moments of the year, okay? And then we're going to have a big celebration like we do at the end of every year where we present those to everyone. So definitely check that out. And nominate your favorites. Now, the other thing that I want to mention is something that I mentioned in an update video a week ago. Well, it wasn't exactly, it's a little less than a week ago. It was on Sunday. I, for the very first time, revealed to you, if you saw the video, that is, some of my plans for 2013. Some of the big changes that I'm actually planning on implementing come next year. Okay? And one of the biggest changes that I want to continuously spread the word about is I will no longer be doing videos like this one here on DSPGaming. At this point, I've got far too many complaints from people that there are too many videos coming out on a daily basis on this page, and that it's hard for them to keep track of these vlog-style videos. A lot of the times they miss them because there's 30-some uploads, and the vlogs are somewhere in there, and a lot of the times they're not always following me on Twitter or whatever, and they don't know what's happening and they miss out. A lot of people have said they don't want to subscribe to DSPGaming because of the frequent volume, large volume of videos that I actually upload to that page, but they consider subscribing to a vlogs-like page similar to like the King of Hate HD that I used to have. Well, I decided that makes sense. Sometimes to move forward you do have to take a step back, and I honestly do believe that the style of having one channel for vlogs and one channel for gameplay works better than jamming everything together. And so starting in 2013 I will be using this new channel, and I want to let everyone know I created it. It was funny because I made this announcement video on Sunday. Everyone seemed to have positive feedback about this suggested changes, and so I quickly went and implemented, grabbed a channel so that I had a placeholder for when this happens. So the channel is the King of Hate Vlogs. So if you like these channel updates, if you like the Week in Preview, if you like Ask the King, if you want to see these new series that I'm going to be implementing next year, you got to go sub to the King of Hate Vlogs. Just so everyone knows, I've already started the process with Machinima to get that channel partnered, and it looks like I am actually going to take a little bit of a pay cut on any of the videos that I put up over there. This channel here, okay, DSPGaming, because it is a top 25 channel, meaning it pulls in so many views on a monthly basis that I'm considered one of the top 25 Machinima partners, well, I get some cool perks and things here that I'm not going to get on this new channel. And I thought it over and I said, you know what, it's still, I don't care. I still want to do the new separate vlogs channel. I think it's going to be more beneficial initially for the viewer. In the long run, it might be more beneficial for me, especially if I'm making new series and such and reviving old series like DSP Tries It. So regardless if I take a small pay cut, I'm still going to go do it. So go check it out, the King of Hate Vlogs, sub. I already got a background and everything. It's just there ready to be used. I'm not using it yet, but definitely head over there and sub and spread the word if you can, because not everyone's going to see this channel update. Once again, why? Because I already uploaded like 30 gameplay videos today, so I fully understand if someone doesn't catch the channel update that's up there, especially with all the videos I'm planning on uploading tomorrow. And speaking of which, let's move on. Let's talk about what's coming up in the next few days, because it's pretty exciting. Tomorrow, John Rambo will be here. That's right. For the first time in a long time, John Rambo is going to be in-house. We're going to film an episode of Smart Guys that's going to more be like a generalized episode, because at this point, so much has gone on with wrestling in the past almost full month that we just haven't talked about because we haven't had a chance to do Smart Guys for various reasons. That it's going to be a more generalized episode where we get everyone up to speed for Survivor Series, which is this Sunday, and so on and so forth. Then, all day tomorrow, we will be doing WW13 co-op coverage. Whether it's the two of us actually participating in matches, whether it's us simulating matches and we do the commentary, we may simulate some of the matches from Survivor Series that we're capable of simulating. We may actually do dream matches, because as you know, WWE13 is all about the Attitude Era, and there's a lot of Attitude Era stars in there. That would be pretty cool to pit them off against each other. Now let me tell everyone something that I have not mentioned. I really like WWE13. It has a lot of bugs, hilarious bugs, but the game's really solid. And besides the online play that's horrendously broken, the rest of the game is actually really good. There's a lot of content. I have almost completely gotten full achievements in the game. The only achievements I didn't get was like reach rank 10 and reach the maximum rank playing online, which is nearly impossible. You'd have to grind for a ridiculous amount of time to get that, because it's almost impossible to win online because the lag is so bad. So I got every achievement but those two, so it's like 900 something achievement points. That's how much I liked the game. I took the time to go in there, see what the achievements were, and do these scenarios and go through it, and I enjoyed it a lot. So I've unlocked everything in the game. Really looking forward to doing that with John tomorrow. The fans have been telling me they've been so disappointed that we haven't had a chance to do anything with WWE13. Well, this is the launch of WWE13. So anyone who loves our simulation videos, definitely please check them out tomorrow. We're really going to put a lot of effort into that, okay? Saturday is a filler day for me. Today, I used the day to kind of finalize out my Black Ops 2 gameplay. I knew that with all the new releases that are coming out in the next few weeks, and we're going to talk about them because it's huge, that I'm not going to have a chance to get back to Black Ops 2 in quite some time. Now, don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean I'm never playing it again. In fact, what I'm starting to do in my head is plan out what I want to do for my holiday special this year. As you know, last year I did not have a chance to do one, but this year I think not only am I going to do a holiday special, but it's going to be just like the old school holiday specials that I used to do. It's going to be fan appreciation for Christmas, meaning we're going to do Black Ops 2 co-op online. We're going to do, well, not co-op, but, you know, multiplayer. We're going to do Halo 4. We're going to do Assassin's Creed 3. I believe there's a couple other games over there like Little Big Planet karting that some people might be getting. So I'm going to have all these games that I've accumulated over the past several months that I'm going to have multiplayer for, and it's looking like for the holiday special, that's what I'm going to be doing, like a week, or not maybe a full week, but a few days of co-op with the fans. So if you get the games for Christmas, that's awesome. You get to play them with me, okay? So that's coming up, just so you know that's in the works. Excuse me. So Saturday is going to be a day when I do some filler, whether it's, and I don't mean filler like things I hadn't announced, I mean stuff that I'm in the middle of. Maybe I'll resume Need for Speed Most Wanted, okay? Because I was actually enjoying the game, and then I had to stop playing it. Maybe I'll do some more XCOM. I haven't really decided yet. I'm not sure what happened, but with the XCOM footage I put up on Monday, like almost nobody watched it, and that kind of startled me, because the rest of the XCOM playthrough's been okay. Sure, yeah, maybe it's 2,000 to 3,000 views, maybe 4,000 views here and there on a video, but these videos had like no views for like several days, and even right now they're doing pathetic. So I'm thinking maybe, unfortunately, the XCOM playthrough got dragged out too long, and so people kind of lost interest. Or maybe there's the timing being that it was a random Monday before a major release like Black Ops 2. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm kind of leaning more towards more Need for Speed on Saturday, simply because people seem to really like that as well. I looked at the views, and were they amazing? No, but they were pretty good. And people were leaving comments, wow, we like watching Phil play this game, so I might play more of it on Saturday. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards right now. Sunday, humongous day. I'm going to even go out to say probably for me the most exciting day this year for gaming, with the release of the Wii U, but not only that, probably one of the best launch title lineups I might have ever seen for any console in history, including, right off the bat, a new Mario title, right off the bat, a zombie title that seems it's adult-oriented, Scribblenauts Unlimited, that Nintendo Land game that actually comes with it. That's going to be pretty neat. And I did pre-order one or two other games, and forgive me because every time I talk about this system, I completely forget what the launch games are. But I'm going to have a slew of, oh, Epic Mickey 2, that's one. I'm going to have a slew of games to play on Sunday. So here's the plan, and I want to announce this because I announced it in my release day unboxing video this week, but it was kind of out of place. I found out this week that my GameStop is not doing a midnight release for the Wii U. In fact, I was actually told almost no one's doing a midnight release for the Wii U. So what this means is that Sunday morning, I'll be heading to GameStop to pick up my Wii U. And keep in mind, there were limited numbers that you could reserve. I'm sure they didn't have like 700 consoles, probably maybe 100 or two. So I don't really foresee it taking me too long to pick up my console. So, that being said, I think what I'm going to do is pick it up in the morning, come home. John Rambo will be coming on Sunday as well to do exploration of the Wii U. So what we're going to do is launch day gameplay. That's kind of what I want to call it, because we're not going to be starting any official playthroughs. We're going to have so many games to try out. We're definitely not going to be able to, you know, be doing a playthrough on Sunday. What we're going to want to do is probably play a little bit of each. Let's play Mario for an hour and see what it feels like. Does it feel like Mario? What's different? How do you utilize the controller? Then we're going to probably do zombii-u. Gee, how do you utilize that? Or the hardcore gamepad or whatever. Which feels better? That's the kind of stuff that I want to do on Sunday. Okay? And so that's what Sunday's going to be. An entire day. We're going to have a Wii U unboxing. Spectacular. We're going to have gameplay from all the games that I have from launch day. And then we're going to probably have like an evaluation at the end of the day where John and I kind of sit down and say, well, here's what we like about it, here's what we don't like, okay? So expect that on Sunday. The Wii U launch is going to be huge. If you're interested at all in the Wii U and you want to see what it is, come here. That's the purpose of our exploration and our experimentation on Sunday, is to see for you if this is something that you're going to want down the road, okay? So that's Sunday. Monday, more than likely what I'll be doing is either finishing up odds and ends yet again, like let's say if I didn't finish Need for Speed. I may be doing some reviews, including Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which now I've played every game mode, and I feel that I can sufficiently review the game. And I know a lot of people, after my Halo 4 review, they want to see what I'm going to review Call of Duty Black Ops 2 as. I think you're going to be very surprised at my views of the game, because I do have some very strong feelings about some choices that they made this year. Some good, some bad. So definitely be here for that. That's probably what will be coming up on Monday. But there may also be more Wii U gameplay. So I might pick what game I actually want to play. And then next week, I just want to announce this way ahead of time so there's no confusion with anyone, okay? I know that next week there's a bunch of games coming out. You've got Hitman Absolution and PlayStation All-Stars that come out on Tuesday. And then the final episode of The Walking Dead, the conclusion of Season 1, Episode 5 is coming out on Wednesday for the PC. Yes, I have the PC version. So don't ask me 1,000 times on Tuesday why I didn't play it, because I fucking already told you a million times I'm playing it on PC. They come out on Wednesday on PC, okay? So probably what I'm going to do, and this is one of the very few weeks of the year that I'm doing this, but I probably will not be playing Hitman on launch day. And the reason is that I don't want to start playing it and then get distracted by other things like The Walking Dead and then have to come back to it later. What I think I want to do is pick up the games on launch day, but maybe continue to play some Wii U games, okay, on Tuesday. Maybe I will check out PS All-Stars and I'll still do some more Wii U footage. And then on Wednesday, I'm definitely going to do The Walking Dead, because I know if I don't, every comment on my channel for the next month will be, where is The Walking Dead? Why didn't you play it? So that'll be on Wednesday. I'll do that like first thing on Wednesday to get it up and conclude the Walking Dead playthrough. And then I'll probably, again, either go back to PlayStation All-Stars or do some more Wii U. What I really want to do with Hitman is give it enough time that I have like straight days to do it. And the thing is, the week after next week, after, you know, Thanksgiving's done and Black Friday's done and that weekend, is very slow. There's nothing going on at all. No releases. So I might do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's my Hitman Absolution playthrough, and just do it back to back. And that way I have the time to take to do it, and I have to stop and rush and go to other things and come back to it. And also that week, the Wednesday of that week, Panda Lee's coming to visit again. Yeah, that's right. It'll have been 3 weeks already by then. And she's going to visit, and she actually expressed interest with me to do co-op of all things Epic Mickey 2. Because we had a choice this time, because I believe the Family Guy video game also comes out this coming week, and so does Epic Mickey 2. And I tossed both ideas to her, and she said, you know, I actually saw gameplay of Family Guy, and it looks kind of shitty. So I maybe would rather play Epic Mickey 2 because, number one, it's on the Wii U. It's a new system. She wants to check it out. Number two, because it's a cool co-op concept. But number three, because my Epic Mickey 1 playthrough was so bad because the game sucked so hard that she wants to see if this game is as bad. She doesn't know what she's in for. She just doesn't know. So, it's looking like then when she's here for, you know, she's going to be here I think from Wednesday to Monday, that last week of the year, we're actually going to be doing Epic Mickey 2, but also our holiday celebration. We're going to be putting up the Christmas tree together, but I'm going to be doing, as I do every year with the Christmas tree, I'm going to be talking about things that have happened throughout the year, how things have changed, the adversity that I faced this year, the triumphs, the struggles, but the successes, the hits, the misses, everything that I do every Christmas. I usually kind of just blurt my mind out to the world as I put up my Christmas tree. I'm going to do the same thing this year. So that's going to be coming at the end of the month, okay? So I know that's kind of like a rough schedule heading into December. Keep in mind, December you got Far Cry 3 co-op that I'm going to try to do with John Rambo, but we'll have to see if we can make it happen. I'm not sure. We've got the year-end series. I'm going to still have a bunch of Wii U games I haven't completed yet, so I'm going to be juggling the Wii U games with the year-end series back and forth more than likely, and I think it's going to be really exciting, okay? I think we're going to have a lot of fun with the end of the year because of this Wii U's launch. I'm really excited for it. So, that's the deal coming up in the next few days. I hope you're excited as I am, because this next, I just know, starting tomorrow until like the end of the year, this is it. It's overdrive. It's like every day, back-to-back content, stuff after stuff, a lot of fun coming up, and I'm really excited about it, okay? A couple quick odds and ends before we end the channel update. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been diligent, has been following along with all my content during this hardcore gaming season. I know it's been tough to stay up to speed with everything because so much is going on and because I'm uploading so much on a daily basis. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely watch my big announcement video from this past Sunday where I explain my changes that are coming in 2013, where I don't think it will be as difficult for you to be following along with the stuff that I'm doing because of my new schedule, because of the split of the channels and all this stuff that's going on. So definitely, if you haven't seen it yet, please go check out that video so you're in the know, okay? Ask the King. I've been getting asked about Ask the King because there is no Ask the King for November. I did one in October, and I announced that there would be one coming up in December because I knew October was going to be so jam-packed. So there will be an Ask the King in December. I have not announced it yet, but there will be one coming up, okay? Last but not least, and this is really good news, guess where John Rambo and I will be going next year? Well, we're going to WrestleMania. That's right. I was able to obtain 2 amazing tickets for WrestleMania 29 thanks to the help of a fan, and let me explain. The tickets weren't supposed to go on sale publicly on the Ticketmaster website until this past Saturday. Well, this past Thursday, a fan of mine tweeted up and said, no, Phil, that's not true. There's actually 3 codes that are through like different promotions with different companies that if you know them, you can enter them, and you can buy WrestleMania tickets ahead of time. And I was thinking in my head, that can't be right, or there'll be some requirement. So he gave me the codes, and I tried them. Not only did the codes work, but the codes gave some of the best seats in the house. That's right, we will not be sitting ringside because those tickets, if you can fucking believe it, were $2,000 a piece. And I said, I don't think it's worth $2,000 to sit ringside, but we are going to be, so let's say this DVD of this bad Arnold Schwarzenegger movie was the ring, okay? So here's the ring, here are the people ringside behind the ring, we're going to be right here. That's right, it's Concourse 1, it's the concourse directly above the people sitting ringside. So when they pan back with the camera, you're going to see us. It's going to be fucking awesome. People might actually be able to pick us out in the HD broadcast as long as the camera angles are right. And it's looking like we're sitting directly behind the ring on Concourse 1, which is the first level that's not ringside. So how fucking can you go wrong with seats like that? It's going to be the perfect seats for everything. So what we've just been talking about for the past couple of years is if we were ever to go to WrestleMania, we're going to make it an amazing, smart guys, spectacular weekend where we go to the town and we go not only to WrestleMania, but we're going to try to go to maybe fan access. We're going to try to see if we can get into other indie shows and things going on locally at that time. We're going to be doing all kinds of shit, and that's what we're going to try to do for that weekend. So the weekend, I believe it's of April 7th, which incidentally is my birthday weekend, which is kind of little bit of a sad thing because I had to convince Pandali to let me do this, and not because she wanted to be with me on my birthday. And I was like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I'm never going to WrestleMania again. I've never been. I'm never really going to consider going again. This is the perfect time. It's in New Jersey. It's only a couple hours away, and she agreed to that. Okay, go ahead. Enjoy. So it's going to be great. I cannot wait to go to WrestleMania next year with John Rambo, and I think it's going to be really neat. So just wanted to announce that to everyone. I cannot wait to start planning out that weekend and have all the wrestling and things planned around it. It's going to be cool. Last thing, MagFest. I want to promote it again. We're going to be at MagFest again in 2013. It's the first weekend of January. Magfest.org if you want information. We're going. We do not have confirmation yet on a vendor table or a panel. The panel they don't even tell you till the end of November. So I'm not surprised. They got a couple more weeks to let me know. But vendor table's still up in the air. It's not looking good, to be honest. It looks like so many people wanted to attend this year that were on the wait list that I have no idea if we're going to get a vendor table. But at least if we get a panel, we've got somewhere where we can meet and greet with the fans. And I kind of talked a little bit to the staff, and they said if you get a panel, you can probably finagle your way to get a table not in the vendor room, but somewhere else where you can kind of hang out and meet with the fans. So it's a possibility we may be able to pull that off. I will let everyone know as I get more information. I need to start following up. I haven't talked to them in almost a month now because I've been so busy with the hardcore gaming season. But it might be about time. If I don't hear within about another week, I'll contact them and see what's going on with our panel at MagFest. Okay? So that is it for now. A jam-packed channel update. I'm super pumped, super hyped, super excited to be playing all these new games. I cannot wait for WWE13 tomorrow. We get our first taste of that. I cannot wait for the Wii U on Sunday. It's my first console launch since I've been doing YouTube as a full-time thing, since I've been even putting videos on YouTube. It's the first major console launch, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. So this is your week. If you've been waiting for a week where it's crazy good, fun stuff, original stuff, this is it. It's coming up. Get ready. So many things people want to see. Thanks a lot for everyone who watches. I know I'm losing my voice at this point, but thank you very much. I'll see everyone tomorrow for WWE13. I'll see you for the Wii U on Sunday, and I'll see you for gameplay in the next couple of very hectic weeks. Thanks a lot for listening to the channel update. Peace out.